Okay, so now with your phone, Pamela, if you can put it next to you with the mic up front, and then we can start recording the audio. And then I'll walk in as if you start with, oh, hi Benjamin, please sit down right here. We're going to be doing a quick employee spotlight video with some questions. I'm like, oh, great, happy to help. You know, whatever it is, you know.
I needed a script for this.
Like,
okay.
Alright. You can just start it with whenever. Tell me when it started.
Okay, it started.
Sync the sound together.
Okay. Hey Benjamin.
Hi
How are
Pamela.
you today?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm great. You look good.
Thank you. I knew today was the interview day, so I wanted to dress up as well as possible.
Okay, great. You know that we're doing an employee spotlight video.
Yes.
And we're going to ask you a couple of questions.
Right.
Are you settled?
Yes, I'm settled. I'm ready. Nothing
Okay.
too hard, I hope.
Did you eat?
Yes.
Okay.
I did. Yes, I had lunch today.
So you have enough energy.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to start now. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. So quick question. Can you tell us a bit about your background and where you come from?
Okay, so a bit about me. I'm French-Indonesian. I grew up in 9 Asian countries in my life. And I just recently moved to Malta around 3 years ago. And this is the first time I am living in a European country.
That's amazing. French-Indonesian.
Yes, my father is French and my mother is Indonesian. Fell in
Nice.
love in Jakarta 30 years ago.
So you have got exposure to rich culture there. Very nice.
If we classify as Asia as rich culture, then very rich, yes. I like to believe
Wow.
it's rich, but I've heard opinions from both sides. I think it's very rich, yes.
Okay, that's great. And what inspired you to pursue a career in sales and marketing?
Well, actually, I have a bachelor in psychology. I wanted to be a clinical psychologist first, but turns out that I'm not that patient. So I turned into sales, and long story short, I seem to love making money. I just love it for some reason, closing deals and selling whatever it may be. And ever since then, I just started driving my career as a sales representative, now with Vladex as a sales and marketing assistant manager. But sales, that short-term gratification and quick results really motivates my passion for selling. Yes.
That's amazing. Quite a diversion there from clinical psychology.
Oh yeah, very. It's completely 180 degrees, if I may.
So to speak. But it's okay because you're still analyzing people's thoughts as you're selling to them.
Exactly. So even with my background, I apply a lot what I learned in university into my day-to-day life. And I found it extremely beneficial as well as rewarding, and also understanding my clients and consumers as best I can, because at the end of the day, for me, when it comes to sales, it is understanding the customer, because the customer is always right. So if they are content, we will end up selling more to them, and that's the idea.
Great. That's good. Okay, so at what point in your life did you realize that you wanted to take this path? Since you were clinical psychology, why did you choose this in particular?
That's a very good question. I didn't really know for certain that I would enjoy sales as much as I do today. It just came along from trying different things. And once trying different things within the short term, I was able to quickly see that I was finding the passion and joy for it. So from selling small items on low volumes was already giving me a sense of happiness and joy, now to selling container loads and shipping across the world. So it's just increasing the volume, increasing the range of SKUs we can sell, and I'm enjoying it the same as if I was selling one unit. So that's how I figured it out.
Okay, exploration and discovery at the same time.
You just have to keep trying with life until you find the one that works for you.
Nice. So what do you enjoy the most about working in sales?
Closing a deal, 100%. Because I believe if you're able to close a deal, then the client has benefited or is content with the deal in some form of aspect or to some degree.
Okay.
So closing a deal is the final reminder that everyone received something or got something at the end. And that for me is always satisfying and very rewarding. So yeah.
Okay, that's good. And how do you motivate yourself during tough days? You know, you've got those really hard days. What do you do?
The motivation for me is more long-term. In terms of day-to-day motivation, I focus on what I'm trying to accomplish in the long term. And then whether you have a rough day, then instead of looking at the long term, I start pulling it back, okay? Look week on week, then if it's too hard or too stressful, look day on day, and then when you're able to think more ahead without it conflicting with your mentality, then you can start planning for the long term. But then it's less about trying to find a way to be self-motivating and changing your mindset into, okay, just keep pushing until this day, and tomorrow's a new day, and then so on and so forth.
Nice. Okay. And how did your career lead you to your current position as sales and marketing assistant manager?
I've joined a few different industries, tried different roles, and just after several years in one industry or one department, I get this feeling that it's time to try something new. This is the last 3-4 years was the first time where I'm set on my roles as sales and marketing, so now I'd like to stay in this position. And now joining Salvo Grima, I feel, and Vladex, I feel as if this is now the company that I will stay with as well. So it was always looking for the place best suited to my personality and to learn from those around me who are the best in the industry. So I just kept trying and kept trying to learn more until certain things just fell into place, and then that's where I was given the opportunity to excel. So
Nice.
there's no real exact path of how I got here. It was just trying and then landing here somehow.
Perfect. And how do you approach developing and implementing successful sales plans?
Successful, well,